Killer is a song about being followed by an antagonizing presence. It can be a personification of the devil. It could be your own personal hang-ups that kind of disqualify you from being happy in life, but it's pretty much anything that holds you back, and this song is about putting those things behind you.
This is probably my favorite song that we recorded in the studio. It started from an idea I had like almost 2 years ago.
About that, it's so old, yeah.
Yeah, so like 2 years ago, it sounded like way different before, but I had like, it was even more 80s than it is now. I had this idea, and then we didn't really like it, so we left it behind. And then recently, I had another song idea that I came up with, and I realized that the melody of Killer worked very well with that instrumental. So we put them together, and it sounded
much
great.
better product. Yeah.
It
much
sounded
better,
great.
more cohesive.
It was so fun to work on.
So Signs is a song about somebody who is so wrapped up in their own darkness that they're starting to forget what the light looks like. And the song is basically about, no matter how hopeless things might get, there'll always be signs to kind of lead you back to that light. In my opinion, this is probably like the most 80s throwback song. I mean, there's definitely a lot of influences in there with the guitar riffs.
Yeah.
And I think production-wise, we definitely had a lot of 80s hits in mind. We really wanted to capture like that production magic that those kind of songs had going on.
Yeah, that was probably the easiest song to record.
Yeah, I'd say.
We pretty much wrote it in a day.
Yeah,
all
that's
the way
true.
through, yeah.
That's true.
I just I came up with an idea just on the computer, and then DJ showed up to my house like a couple hours later, and he wrote all the lyrics that day, and we just did it. It was a blast to work on.
Yeah, really came together. So More of Me is kind of like a social commentary on our generation. I think of our generation as people that have very strong convictions and very good intentions, but at the same time, we're also very vain people, and we don't really have a good grasp, or like we have a skewed perspective of reality when it comes to a lot of things. We're just a little inexperienced. It's nothing, I mean, it just kind of comes with the territory being young and trying to understand the world, especially a world that's as crazy as the one we live in. So really the song is just about having perspective when you're young and realizing the importance of that. Alright, so Saturday Night is probably my personal favorite track of the EP. It's kind of an odd duck because it doesn't really have any deep significance or meaning, but it's really just about, it's kind of like a play off of like a John Hughes old 80s movie where it's just kind of like a coming of age story where, you know, you have kids having fun at a party. It's about that gravity of being a teenager and understanding that you're still a kid, but you're entering in this new stage in your life and you're accepting a lot of new like adult themes and a lot of new adult experiences. I would say it's a little loosely based on the scene from season 1 from Stranger Things, Steve's pool party with Nancy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, that's kind of where I drew inspiration from.
We just wanted to make just a straight pop song. Like all the other songs in the EP are pretty introspective, at least to us. Like they have a lot more meaning. But this, after the 3 like deeper songs in the EP and more like emotional, we wanted to just end it off on just a happy, just like pop note, just to feel good for what's to come after this, because this is definitely not the end.
Yeah,
We have more.
it's only the beginning.
Way more coming.
It's Saturday night.